What started as a few isolated cases halfway around the world is now starting to appear in this country. Many of the nation's nursing homes and other care facilities are seeing more cases as the coronavirus spreads. As of today, the number of COVID-19 cases in the United States has surpassed.
What do you say? COVID-19? What is that? COVID?
Well, it's what they're calling the coronavirus now. Something about coronavirus being what you catch and COVID being what you end up with.
Huh. What does the C stand for? China?
Yeah, China something.
No.
No what?
It's not China, Dad. The C doesn't stand for China.
Well, that's what I keep hearing. The China virus. I mean, the president's always telling everyone it's called the China.
It's not.
Crystal, excuse me?
Sorry.
It's all right, sweetie. But I did hear that, though, right, bud? We both heard.
Yep, China virus.
Dad!
What? I'm just telling you what we've heard.
Then what you've heard is wrong. Think about it this way, Dad. Think about smallpox and AIDS.
Okay.
Sure.
Do you know which countries they come from?
Nope.
Smallpox originated in India, and AIDS came from the Belgian Congo in Africa.
And?
Nobody ever called smallpox the India virus or AIDS the Belgian Congo virus, do they?
She has a point.
She does.
But this one did come from China, right?
It did. The first cases came from the Wuhan seafood wholesale market in Wuhan, in China.
Good. I ain't cracking up then. But it's weird, though, ain't it? How all this gets started in the first place? I mean, one day you ain't got a coronavirus floating around, the next minute, bang, it's all over China. And now, it's all over everywhere else.
I guess. But they think they figured out how the virus started spreading.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I mean, it had something to do with the animals they were keeping in that seafood market. The people caught it from the animals, it spread from there, but it originated with the animals.
Animals? That's weird.
What's weird?
You know, getting on with animals.
Oh, God.
Mike, no, I meant that the virus mutated. It changed from something that affected animals to something that affects humans.
I know, geez, Julie, I know. I was just kidding. Got you with that one.
Hey, grab me one too, huh, buddy?
Tom, I thought you were going to cut him off after beer number 5 today.
Huh? Oh, he's fine.
I don't think he is. What if he
Julie
just
is fine. It is odd, though.
What is?
The name they came up with for the coronavirus, COVID-19.
God, it doesn't matter.
Crystal, calm down.
Okay, sorry. But it doesn't matter what they call the virus. What matters is that people are dying from it. Hundreds of people are dying in Europe and Asia already. This could end up being a global pandemic. I'm telling you, the world will not be the same after this. COVID-19 is going to change everything.
But it's 2020. They should call it Corona 20, like the beer.
Oh my God. Mom!
Listen, Tom, who cares why they called it what they called it? The point is people are dying, and I actually am happy that Bristol cares this much.
Thank you, Mom. And she's right, Dad.
She's always right.
And people will die here too. There are already 10 cases in this state.
10? Out of what, 13 million people in Pennsylvania? Come on.
You don't understand. The coronavirus is spreading in an unusual way, and lots of people are going to die. This isn't a normal virus. It's different.
How's it different?
Oh, God, Tom, you need to watch the news more.
I'm too busy to watch the news. You do know that Mike and I work all week just like you, right?
Yes, honey, I know.
Bristol, how is the coronavirus different?
Well, I heard a young man could have the virus and not get sick at all. But he's still contagious and could give it to some old woman who might get sick and even die. It's so contagious they're talking about masks.
Masks?
Yes, we might need to start wearing a surgical mask when we go to the store or wherever.
Oh, Bristol, you little devil. You're yanking our chains, ain't you?
No masks, right.
Stop laughing at her, you two. For all we know, she's right. She usually is. I think I remember seeing something about masks.
They're already wearing masks in Europe.
Well, they can't do that stuff over here. We got freedoms and liberties over here. We can't be forced to wear masks any more than we can be forced to wear a hat or pants.
Oh, hey, maybe Max will need to wear a mask too. Or we can attach it to his collar when we take him for a walk.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that reminds me. Where's Max? Where's my puppy? Here, Max. Come here, bud. Come on, Max.
He's not here, Mike.
Oh, where is he then?
Now he's at the groomers. Max is getting his pedicure, haircut, shampoo, and conditioner. Premium package. Grammy and Papa took him.
Oh, he's gonna smell like blueberries again.
And vanilla.
Nice.
Jeez.
What?
Okay, you go on about Max. Gosh, how many has he had already today, Tom?
Julie, give him a break.
Give him a break, are you kidding me? He has to drive, and it's only been, I don't know, what, a couple months since... Anyway, you spoil Max.
You do. Dad, you made Grammy and Papa take the dog to the groomers again. Why can't you just take him?
Okay, first, Max is not the dog. He's our dog. He's part of the family. And I didn't make Granny and Papa do anything. The grandparents happen to love taking him to the groomers. They're going to keep him for a while today, too, and bring him back later.
Oh, Max is a good boy.
He is a good boy.
You and that dog.
What?
I swear, you love the dog more than you love the rest of us.
Oh, come on, Julie.
Oh, you do get a little lovey-dovey with Max, bud.
Well, so what? I sure as hell get a lot more love out of him than from anybody else in this house.
What?
Oh, Julie, calm down. You know what I mean. We've talked about this before. It's unconditional love.
Oh, right. Unconditional love. I swear. The dog gets more kisses than I do. And walks.
Honey.
And treats.
Well, you know where I keep his treats. Go ahead and grab some. What is it, honey?
Well, as usual, Bristol's right.
Thank you.
About what?
About them making us wear masks when we go out. The governor's considering it.
What? No.
No way. You gotta be kidding me. He can't do that.
Seriously?
Yes.
Masks.
Masks.
Well, I'm not wearing one.
Me either.
Dad!
Well, no way.
Nope, not me. That's un-American. There ain't no way the governor can force us all to wear masks. Oh, he can force us to pay taxes and all that. But come on, that ain't happening.
Masks, right. I won't put on a mask for anyone.
You'll have to if it becomes the law. And it's not just masks. They're even considering a stay-at-home order.
Stay-at-home order?
Yup.
Well, no, wait a minute. Our governor. The governor here thinks he can make us all stay at home and wear masks? Where are we? North Korea?
Oh, come on, Tom. Think about it. Young people could make old people die. I mean, we live in a college town. Our daughter goes to that college. I mean, think about it. She could be at a restaurant or the grocery store or anything.
Right. Chelsea hasn't gone grocery shopping in her entire life. She's either at the mall or drinking spiked punch at some frat house.
Excuse me? Your sister does too go to the grocery store for us. You're just usually upstairs buried in your phone. Believe it or not, Bristol, your sister does a lot for your father and me.
Name one thing she does.
You'd be surprised.
I am surprised. She does a lot. Like what? Name one thing. And there you have it.
Listen, Bristol, you're being a little too rude even for you.
You're just saying that because I was right.
Bristol!
Chelsea's never here to do anything. All she does is party with her idiot friends or make out with her latest boyfriend.
Okay, that's enough.
Well, it's true.
Bristol Gretzky, you are one more rude comment away from being sent upstairs to your room!
Well, that doesn't work.
What?
She likes her room. It's not a punishment, it's a reward.
Okay, Bristol!
Yeah?
Do you know the Wi-Fi password in this house?
Of course I do.
Maybe it's time I change it.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Thank you.
We should just turn the Wi-Fi off anyway.
Wait, what?
Turn it off. Get you moving again. Get us all moving again. Bristol, you spend way too much time upstairs, all cooped up. It's a beautiful day today. I mean, 70 degrees in March in Pennsylvania. When does that ever happen? Why don't you, I don't know, outside playing or something?
Because it's not 1982.
No, I'm serious. When was the last time you did anything with your friends?
I don't have any friends.
What?
I don't have friends. Not friends like that.
What are you talking about? Yes, you do.
I really don't.
Well, what about at school?
I hate school. I hate everybody at school.
What? Why?
I don't want to get into it.
Why?
I said I don't want to talk about it.
Well, now I'm just going to worry about you. I am your father.
Okay, honey,
Don't-
she said she doesn't want to talk about it. Just let it go.
Hey, look, you guys want me to turn the volume back up? This doctor guy here might be telling us why it's called COVID-19.
No, just shut it off.
But I gotta find out, though. Don't bug me. I'll text my mom. She stays on top of this stuff.
Oh my god. What is that?
Why, my phone. What do you think it is?
Can I see it?
Sure, sweetie. Ain't much to see, though. It's just a phone.
But where's the screen? Wait, is this the screen? This thumbnail?
What?
You really should get a new phone, buddy. I mean, look at that thing.
There are numbers on it.
It's a phone.
Buttons that you push.
I'm not surprised. You can even get service on that thing.
Oh, it works just fine. I don't need one of those newfangled things. I wouldn't know how to use it anyhow. Waste of money.
When did you get this?
2005. Oh, no, wait. 2006. I got it right after the Steelers won the Super Bowl.
So it's as old as I am?
It is. Oh, we should have had a birthday party last month for you and Mike's phone. We both turned 14.
I've got to post this.
Do what now?
This! I've got to post it!
You're taking a picture of my phone with your phone?
Yep.
Well, hell, Tom, why don't you take a picture with your phone and Bristol using her phone to take a picture of my phone? It'll be like one of the mirror things that goes on forever and ever, into infinity.
That thing is awesome. I just texted a photo of it to Preston. He's going to love it.
That reminds me, Preston has a big game tomorrow against Boston College.
Nice. Oh, that reminds me. How's he doing this semester?
Oh, not bad. Decent grades. He's loving the hockey.
I miss Preston.
Yeah, I mean, of course you do. He's your brother. We all miss him.
Yeah. I think I'll FaceTime him tonight.
You what?
Never mind.
Oh my gosh. It just got to 71 degrees.
71. All right, you know what? Let's all get outside. Come on. Who's coming? Jolie? Crystal? All right, treat yourself.
Another fun Saturday at the Gretzky household.
Mom, I'm worried about Mike and all the beer he drinks. And we've had this conversation before. Your father and Mike have a very high tolerance for alcohol, and they've established that tolerance by consuming a steady stream of light beer for the last 20 years.
I get that. But one of these days, Mike's gonna get another DUI. Or maybe something worse.
Listen, I've tried to talk to your dad about Mike. You just saw me trying.
I know. I saw that.
You worry too much about grown-up stuff.
I guess, but what if he crashes and...
What?
Nothing.
Mom, what is it?
No, really, it's nothing. Don't worry about it.
It's that damn social media again, isn't it? Listen, Crystal, sweetie, why don't you just shut it down. Just take a break from that stuff for a little while, okay?
You're kidding, right?
No.
I can't believe you just said that.
What?
Okay, Mom, how to put this? What was your social life like when you were my age?
Oh, what does that have to do with any of it?
Come on, just tell me. What kind of stuff would you and your friends do?
Stuff. Okay, let me think. We go to the mall, shopping, or to the arcade. I used to love to play Miss Pac-Man. Oh, we'd go to the movies, or we'd rent a movie, and we'd be in the record store all the time. Oh, records are these big black plastic things that have music on them.
I know what a record is. We studied them in history class. Hey, but Mom, just imagine Grammy telling you when you were my age not to do any of the things you just said.
What?
Mom, hanging out with friends, shopping, playing games, movies, music. I do all that right here.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so you know, when you tell me to shut it down or take a break from it, it's like you're telling me to shut down my life, you know? Take a break from living. And I know you didn't mean for it to sound that way or anything, but, you know, it's hard, Mom. Dealing with this crap every day, it's really hard.
Wait, what crap? So, I mean, you never said anyway. You saw something on your phone. Let me see it.
No, it's okay. It's nothing. Just forget about it.
No, I'm not forgetting about it. Now come back here or else I'm taking the phone away and keeping it. Oh, this is that great selfie of you from Instagram. You put it up the other day, right? So what about it?
It's stupid. It's dumb, but
What?
okay. There are these girls at school.
What girls?
You don't know them, but I'm pretty sure they talk about me all the time.
to other people at school?
Probably. And online. I don't know for sure. I just get this feeling. I get it a lot.
Okay, but you don't know for sure.
No.
Right. So just ignore them. What does that have to do with your selfie?
Well, I thought it was a good photo.
It is a good photo.
Yeah, right? 12 likes.
Is that what this is about? Oh, come on, Crystal. Maybe only like 12 of your friends went to your page the day you put that up or something.
Mom, you have no idea how Instagram works, do you?
No.
Didn't think so. First, you don't have friends on Instagram, you have followers. And second, nobody goes to an Instagram page, mostly because it's not 2010, but also because whatever I post shows up in the feed of the people who follow me, of which 12 people liked my photo, you know? That's what I'm talking about. And I don't know why. Stuff gets said about me at school, though. I know it does. Maybe that's why. It causes... I don't know. But what I do know is when other girls post, they get hundreds of likes and... it doesn't matter.
We are not done talking about this yet, Crystal. Come back here now. Thank you. Now, let me see the pictures of these other girls.
What?
The other girls at school. I want to see their Instagram pictures.
Okay. Here. And here. And this one.
That's what they look like in real life.
Yes.
No, they do not look like that.
Mom, you're missing the point. Look, 202 likes. 309 likes. 300...
Okay, yes. I get it. They're popular. So what?
You don't get it. I don't think you ever will.
Right? Maybe not. But listen, what I do know is that just because you're popular doesn't mean you're perfect. Nobody's perfect, including you and me.
Especially me.
So stop it. You have a lot going for you. I mean, you're intelligent, you're well-informed, you're independent, and you really care about people. And just look at this selfie. You're beautiful.
If I was, then maybe just one girl at school might...
Might what?
Nothing. But come on, Mom. Beautiful? If that were true, maybe I could put up a photo without editing it.
You edit your photos?
Well, of course I do, Mom. Look. Before. After. Before. After.
You've got to be kidding me. Ursula, you mean to tell me that you edit your photos so that you... Seriously? Right. Listen to me. You do not need to edit your photos.
Yes, I do. Mom, you don't understand. How could you?
You know what, Crystal? I do understand. It was the same way for me when I was your age. I mean, look, I'd pick up a magazine or something and I'd see these perfect bodies and these perfect faces staring back at me. I mean, you don't really think that all these perfect faces and perfect bodies exist in real life, now do you?
I don't know.
Of course they don't.
All I know is I will never look like that.
Crystal, please stop. People are always telling me how beautiful you are.
Sure.
No, look. Here. At work, I get these emails. Yeah, here, look at this one. Julie, Bristol is so beautiful, stunning. And this one, Julie, Bristol is gorgeous. You must be so proud.
People at your work went to my Instagram page?
No, I printed out one of those pictures that I took of you at Christmas and I put it up on my desk. With no editing.
Really?
Really. See for yourself.
Thanks, Mom. This is pretty cool, I guess.
Yeah. And they make comments on all the other pictures I have up on my desk of you too.
Thanks. Thanks, Mom.
Alright. Oh, and Bristol?
Yeah?
The 12 friends that liked your photo, you know they're your real friends, right?
I know. Thanks, Mom.
Better than the 200 friends those fake bitches have.
Okay, hun, no one's around now. Probably all out somewhere because the weather's so nice. We'll just go in and hang out.
Okay, but I'm a little nervous.
Fine. Come on in.
Who do you think everyone is?
Don't know. Don't care. John! Hi! Hi, Mike. Oh my god. This is Ray. This is my boyfriend, Ray. This is my daddy. This is my dad. This is my dad, and this is his best friend, Mike Brooks. Dad, Mike, this is my boyfriend, Bryce Woodward.
Hi, Tom Gretzky. Nice to meet you. Well, you guys go ahead and sit down. We can visit for a while. I mean, unless you were about to.
Oh, I am so sorry. I thought. I was...
I'm just teasing. I like to mess with older boyfriends. Please, sit down. So, what was it again? Sorry, your name. Rafe?
Yes, Rafe Woodward.
How's that spelled? R-A-F-E?
Oh, no, it's actually R-A-I-T-H. I've never heard it before either, but apparently it is quite popular in England. Or not England, what was it again that you said, honey? Oh, he's from England. He's an international student from Hertfordshire.
No kidding. That's great, Ralph.
Great.
Yep, sorry. Great. So, Hertfordshire. Where's that? Is that in London?
No, it's just a county just north of London, and it's actually pronounced Hertfordshire.
Oh, I'm sorry, I always get that wrong.
Oh.
I'm sorry, hon.
It's not a problem whatsoever, darling. I know I don't say any of the town names around here correctly either.
Where's Mom? I want her to meet Grace.
Upstairs, probably in the bathtub by now, surrounded by bubbles.
Oh, Rafe loves to take baths all the time as well. It's funny, they take baths all the time in England. I mean, like, everybody does, like, all the time. Middle of the day, and Rafe will be like, darling, I'm going to take a bath. Oh, it was so funny. It was so funny. Remember when I read your text to you quickly when we were dating? Remember? I was about to get in the shower, and I read your text to you quickly. I was about to get in the shower, remember? You remember?
I do, yes.
Okay, yeah. So, I'm about to get in the shower, and I texted him that I'd be out soon and such, and then I get out, and you texted me back, and hold on. I want to get it right. Yeah, find it. Oh, here it is. All right. Have fun, smiley face. You know, darling, I never had a shower until I was 12.
Oh, hey, Bristol. This is Rafe. Chelsea's new boyfriend. Your sister was just telling us how Rafe didn't have his first shower until he was 12.
Oh, I didn't actually read the rest of the text, Dad. Bristol, that wasn't exactly right. I don't care.
Gentlemen, about that text.
Hey, no need to explain, so it's okay.
Oh, no, I feel I must.
Oh, no, Mike is right. We get it. We both grew up poor, too.
Yeah, there's no shame in it. I mean, my folks didn't even have a car until I was 10. But boy, when you get your first ever brand new car, it's like your royalty all of a sudden. It must have been the same for you when, well, you know.
Man, we didn't have a color TV until 1974. I can still remember jumping up and down because I could see the big bird was yellow. I always thought he was blue. Color TV was like discovering an extra chapter in the Bible.
If I
Dad,
may...
like, please let Rafe explain. Go ahead.
Thank you, darling. You see, showering is just not popular where I grew up.
Wow. It looks like you picked another winner.
Well, Bristol, actually, what he meant to say was that...
Still don't care.
Well, you'll get used to Bristol.
Yeah, the rest of us sure did.
Truth.
Oh, but let me actually read you do the rest of the text. Here it is. Have fun, smiley face. You know, darling, I never had a shower until I was 12. We only had bathtubs before that in their house.
You see, showering's a lot more common here than they are in the UK. Most people don't have many showers, and mostly bathtubs. We take baths.
Got it.
Yep. So, how long are you over here, Ralph?
Hopefully until next year.
Oh, cool. You'll get to meet Chelsea's brother, Preston. He goes to school in New Hampshire. He plays hockey.
Yeah, Division I college hockey. Of course, it's tougher with the last name being Gretzky and all. I mean, everybody expects him to be the second coming or something. You know, the next great one.
Yeah, you'll love Preston.
Oh, I meant to ask you about that, about your name, darling, and your brothers and sisters' names.
Their names?
Yes, I think it's brilliant.
What's brilliant about it?
Well, Chelsea, Preston, Bristol.
Yeah.
They're all British soccer teams.
Yep.
Yes. Chelsea FC, Preston North End FC, and Bristol City FC. I'm sorry, but I am correct, am I not? The names are soccer teams, surely?
Oh, yes, I'm sure you're right. I'm sure you're right. I guess I just never thought about it that way. Well, Dad,
Yeah.
is he right about the soccer thing? Oh, actually, I think I remember you telling me that you and Mom used to go to soccer games. I bet you were just chatting about the team names, and there, that's why.
Well, that really is quite unique, and such a coincidence, of course.
Why is that?
Oh, I haven't told you yet, have I, darling? It's a coincidence, because my name is also the name of a British soccer team. Wraith Rovers FC. They play in Scotland.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Dustin.
Sorry?
Oh, that's
Wait a minute. That's not how I remember it.
what?
Your name and Preston's and Bristol's. But did you forget I was with you and Julie when you came up with the kids' names?
You were?
Yeah, it's always about a coincidence. It was at the same place each time. You gotta remember this, bud.
Wait, how come I didn't know this? The same place each time? Oh, it's like you got the inspiration for my name there, so then you went back for the rest of the kids. Where were you guys?
At that British pub in Scranton. All three of your names were on the beer mats.
Oh, Mr. Gretzky, I must tell you, you have raised a wonderful daughter.
Well, thank you. You can call me Tom.
Oh, isn't his accent amazing? I mean, I could listen to it all day, every day, non-stop for like forever. Tell him about our first road trip together. I'll tell them. So, we're just driving around, and Ray was telling me how all the things in the car are called something different in England. It was like I needed an English to American dictionary or something. Let's tell them all the things in the car that are called something different in England. Let's do that. It'll be fun. I'll say what you'll say what they're called in England, and I'll say what they're called in America, okay?
Sure, darling.
Okay. Let me think. Hood.
Bonnet.
Oh. Signals.
Indicators.
Glove box.
Glove compartment.
Gas tank.
Petrol tank.
Windshield.
Windscreen.
Windshield wipers.
Windscreen wipers.
Tell! I think we got the windshield covered.
Oh, yeah. No.
What's wrong, darling?
There's a bit of an emergency brewing with Jenna. I'll probably have to call her.
Oh no, is there anything I can do?
It's fine, she's just in a crisis, so I'll be right back. And you three, visit.
Yeah.
So, how about them 76ers?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I'm sorry, 76ers. Who were they?
Oh, well.
Oh, wait, bud. Allow me. I'd love to give our guest here a little bit of a U.S. history lesson. So over here, in America, we got these important things called the Constitution and the Declaration of Independence. Now, Back in the 1700s, we were fighting all of you guys in something called the American Revolutionary War. And America won.
I know.
Oh, good. Then you know where and when the Declaration of Independence was written.
Philadelphia, 1776, and I get it now. The 76ers is a basketball team.
Yep, I think it's great that you know so much about our history. What about the Constitution? Have you read that?
I have.
And what did you think?
Oh. Well, I don't think we need to get into that. I'm sure Chelsea will be back in just a minute or so.
Son, since you met her, has Chelsea ever made a phone call to her BFF Jenna in under 5 minutes? Especially when the word crisis was mentioned? No. Right. So...
Well, to tell you the truth, I'm not a fan of your Second Amendment.
Oh?
You're not.
No, I'm not.
Then why ain't you a fit?
Let me clarify. I am a fan of the history, just not a fan of the amendment.
Oh. Well, I guess I'm a fan of the history, too. I mean, the way it is beauty. It's hard not to be a fan, right?
That is an exquisite piece you have there, Tom.
It is.
Oh, and I do understand how important it was for the rebels back then in America to have the fundamental right to take up weapons to protect themselves.
Yeah, I guess you guys.
Indeed. But you see, that's my point. The Second Amendment was written in 1791. The wording's a little outdated, isn't it? A well-regulated militia being necessary to the security of a free state. Militia. It's not even a thing anymore.
Sure it is. We have one here in town.
I'm sorry?
A militia. They meet just down the street, in fact.
Oh. All right. Why exactly?
Just in case.
Oh, right. May I put that down for you?
Of course.
You see, gentlemen, I think it just makes sense to perhaps update the Second Amendment.
Oh, updated?
Like your phone?
Not like your phone.
I mean, amend the Constitution. But I do understand that's a very controversial topic, and I'm not one to give you a lecture on it, so I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. We talk about controversial things in this house all the time. Earlier today, Chelsea's little sister got us all talking about the coronavirus. Opposing thoughts and ideas were exchanged in a perfectly civilized manner, so please, continue.
Well, I always put it this way. In 1791, it took 20 seconds to load, aim, and fire one shot. One shot every 20 seconds. Compared to today's guns, America hasn't evolved with the times like it has with other big issues, like slavery. Oh, and then there's the Prohibition example whereby an existing amendment is repealed by ratifying a new one, so it can be done, it just hasn't been done for gun laws. Everything that shocks me, because I love America. I've always loved America. The United States has advanced societies in ways that no other nation has, and yet they haven't advanced with gun laws like they have in the UK, for example, and, well, that's how I feel about it.
You know what? You nailed it on the head. All of it.
Oh, sure did. You're a smart kid.
Definitely the smartest one she's had yet.
Sorry?
Nothing. So, when you get your degree, what do you want to do?
Oh, well, I'm hoping you do something connected to humanitarianism, go across seas and help people in need, that sort of thing.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, good for you, Ralph. I wish you luck with that. I really do.
Thank you. I really appreciate you saying that.
You bet.
Oh, but what do you two do for a living?
Oh, we've been in business together for 20 years.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. And what's the business?
Tom and Mike's Guns and Ammo.
Sorry about that. Jenna. So what were you boys talking about?
Oh, this and that.
Oh, jeez, Jenna.
What's going on, darling?
She's really flipping out this time. Hold on, I'll text her BRB.
BRB?
Oh, it means be right back.
Oh.
She's saying that BRB means be right back. It's a texting thing, shortening stuff up when you text.
Huh. BRB. Be right back. I haven't used that one yet.
Wait, yet? You showing the stuff when you text? I'm surprised your phone even has texting.
Jeez, bud, you make me sound like a caveman or something. I text lots of people. I even text with those abbreviation things too.
Such as?
Well, I text LOL all the time. You know, for lots of love.
Mike, it doesn't mean that.
What?
LOL, it doesn't mean lots of love.
It does.
No, Mike, LOL means that you're laughing out loud. Like when you read a text that's funny, you know, like, oh my goodness, did you see that video of the dog? LOL, like stuff like that, laughing out loud.
It ain't lots of love.
No.
Dang.
What?
Oh, God. No.
What?
These texts. Hey, Jane. Heard your brother passed. LOL. Hi, Jane. Sucks your neighbor ran over your cat. LOL. Jane, when's your dad's funeral? LOL.
Have you heard much from Jane lately?
No, I ain't. I thought that was weird. Wait. What does WTF mean? Oh, God, please tell me WTF means, wow, that's fabulous. WTF means, wow, that's fabulous, right?
No, sorry.
What does it mean?
I don't know if I should, say it in front of my dad.
You can tell Joe, go ahead.
Well,
Oh, my God. My sister. Oh, my sister. Oh, no wonder she's all... Hey, sis. Heard you're pregnant again. WTF. And Mom says you're on that special diet again, too. WTF. Good luck with that. LOL.
oh my God.
He'll be fine.
But his sister.
Yeah, his sister does know him,
But you're all out of cold ones. I'll make a beer run. You want me to pick you up anything special? Nah. Cool. I'll be back later. I'm going to go home first and change. It's too hot this year. I'll swing by on the way back.
Alright, sounds like a plan.
Great to meet you, Ralph. Keep this one.
Oh, I have to show you the pond. I haven't showed you the pond yet. And we can lay in a hammock, the hammocks. And then when my mom gets back from her bath, you can meet her too. We'll be back soon, Dad. Love you.
Love you too. Have fun, guys. Take your time. Well, Joe, it's been 10 years today. 10 years. It's hard to believe. Happy times in this picture, though, wasn't it? Penn's Game 6. The Gretzky brothers attend the Stanley Cup final. Every time we hand over our credit cards. Are you his brothers? Are you his cousins? Remember? Anyway. 10 years. I didn't really expect anybody to remember, of course, but you knew that I would, bro. Gotta tell you, it doesn't get any better each year. In fact, it gets worse. I still think about you every day. But you knew that already. Anyway. Sleep well, Joe. Oh, and Joe, could you have a word with the big guy about the Pirates winning the series this year?
You okay, honey?
Oh yeah, sure. Why shouldn't I be?
Come on, I know it's been 10 years today.
Oh, you did remember.
Of course I did. No, I'm always here for you, right?
I know that part.
Where's Mike?
Oh, you're right. He's gonna stop home first and change.
You mean
He'll be
he
back.
drove after all that beer that he had?
No, don't.
Sorry.
Oh, by the way, Mike and I just spent some quality time with Chelsea and her new boyfriend.
Oh, really? I wanted to meet him. Where did they go?
Oh, they went down to the pond. They said they'd be back soon.
She's been keeping this one under wraps, hasn't she? What's he like?
Well, you know, every boyfriend Chelsea's ever had since she was 16,
Yeah.
he's the complete opposite of that.
Wow. Where's he from?
England.
Are you kidding?
No, he's an international student.
England. Wow. Is he nice?
Yeah, very nice. Very British. You know, it's funny. Well, he kind of reminds me sort of like a British version of Joe.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm fine. I promise.
You know, there's this new therapy place. It's on Main Street downtown. I thought maybe.
Stop. I know what you're going to say, and the answer is still no. I'm not going to go see anyone. You know that's not me, Julie.
I do know. It's just that this one's different. It's for groups.
Groups?
Yeah. So I thought maybe you and Mike could both go.
You think he'd go with me?
He might.
I don't know.
Okay. Just promise me you'll think about it, okay?
Okay, I will.
Wait. Really?
Sure. Dragging Mike along is a great idea. That way we can suffer together.
Oh, that's great. It's so good to hear you say that.
Nice.
Oh, I didn't mean it like that. I just
Oh,
like.
I know. I know what you mean. But listen, I'm going to need a little time to think about it, okay?
Oh, yeah, sure. I mean, take all the time you need. Know that I sure as hell took my time before I went to see somebody, right? But I went. Something got me there.
You did.
And everything takes time, right? Look at Grammy and Papa. Thank God they finally found themselves alone together after Preston was born. I mean, otherwise they might never have met and fallen in love. Now they're married to the right people this time.
Of course, my dad is now happily married to your mom. Papa's just like me, and he fell in love with Grammy, who's just like you.
I never thought about it like that. You may I know today's a hard day. Is there anything I can do?
Nah, I'm good. But thanks.
Love you.
I love you too. I'm gonna go upstairs, lay down for a little while, take a nap.
Okay, I'm gonna try and check on Grammy. Jeez, Mom, come on.
What's wrong, Mom?
Nothing, I just trying to reach Grammy. Have you heard from her?
No. She's probably still with the dog at the groomers. Max is probably at the massage stage by now.
The what?
The massage. That place has a full spa. It's better than the one you go to.
Wait, what? Are you kidding me? Nope. The dog gets a massage. He does. So rare.
This is Ray. Ray, this is my mom. And that's my sister, Crystal.
Hello.
It's my genuine pleasure to meet you at last. Jocelyn has told me so much about you and the wonderful things you do for her and the rest of your family. Actually, I already know you, Mrs. Gretzy.
Oh, call me Julie. It's nice to meet you. Ray.
Yes, Ray. He's British.
Wow. We had no idea.
Let's all go on the couch. We can catch up.
Catch up on what? Whether or not you showered yet? What the hell, Crystal?
Oh, you weren't here earlier, Mom?
Private joke.
Yeah, we just had a little misunderstanding, but I sent Crystal a text, so we've moved past it, haven't we?
Good. Okay, so, Ray, how long will you be in the U.S.?
Hopefully until next summer. My parents are working on getting me a new student visa. I have to go back to London soon to get it.
Interesting.
Well, so much for my nap. It's way too hot up there. Oh, hello again?
Hi.
Honey, have you heard from Grammy or Papa?
No, why?
Well, I tried calling it. It went straight to voicemail.
Oh, I'm sure everything's fine, Mom.
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
Is Grammy your mother?
Yes, that's right.
I see. And is calling one's grandparents Granny and Papa poppin' here? Popular? I speak good legal, darling, don't I? Popular here in the States. In the UK, they're normally called Nan and Granddad.
No, actually, most people here call them Grandma and Grandpa.
Oh, I see. But you don't?
Nope.
Why?
Well, it's quite unique, actually. Our grandparents have what you might refer to in England as a special relationship.
Oh, yeah, I never told him any of the stuff about them yet. It's so unusual.
Oh.
It is.
Well, now I'm intrigued. Bristol, what makes it unusual?
Okay, so you're studying our history, right?
I am, yes.
Great, then you'll understand this no problem. So Grammy is my mom's mom.
Right, and Papa's your mom's dad.
Well, she calls him Dad, yes.
What?
She calls him Dad, yes. Of course, like, why wouldn't she? But Papa is my mom's father-in-law, her husband's father.
He's what?
Let me put it another way. My mom's husband's father, my dad's father, is also Dad, a.k.a. Papa.
What? Well, that means that you share the same. You two are. I mean to say that you two are.
I told you we were unique. We're lucky we were born with 3 eyes.
Bloody hell!
What's wrong?
Oh my God, darling, you should have told me.
I told you what?
What? You mean you're perfectly fine with your mom and dad being. You're accepting of your family tree?
Why wouldn't I be?
Oh my God, I think I'm going to throw up.
Well, hey. What's going on? I don't understand what's... Oh, Bristol, I'm gonna kill you.
Calm down.
Calm down, Dad. Can you please explain to Rafe properly?
Yeah, okay, so, Rafe. Papa is my dad, and he raised me as a single father after my mom died when I was a kid. Granny is Julie's mom, who raised her after her dad died young. And they fell in love years ago with each other and got married to each other. So Julie and I, we are not brother and sister or anything like that.
Oh, right. I get it now. Excellent joke, Bristol. Well played.
Well played. She had you believing that we were inbred or something.
No, it's fine. I get it. The American sense of humor.
Yeah, I'm sorry. We should have stopped.
You're a good sport, son.
What the hell, Mom?
Oh, you know what? I'll bet Mike stopped by there to play with Max. He's always doing that. They're probably all playing with Max.
Right. My parents, they got rid of their landlines, so could you try Mike?
Oh, yeah, sure. No, nothing. Straight to voicemail. That's weird. His phone's always on.
How long have they been at the groomers?
I mean, that's just it. They should have finished an hour ago, so they should have been back here by now.
Yeah, you're right.
Well, I'm getting worried now.
Me too.
What?
Mom, hi. Yes. We were worried about you. We've been trying to get in touch with you. Is everything okay? Your phone's been going straight to voicemail. Mom, you cannot do that. No, it's okay. It's okay, yeah. Listen, when were you thinking about bringing Max by? Sure, that works. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. I understand, it's fine. Yes. I love you too. Bye, Mom. Bye, Dad.
What happened?
Well, she turned her phone off to save the battery.
Awesome.
So when are they bringing Max back?
Any minute now. But they asked if they could just drop Max off in the yard and then leave without coming in. They're worried about the coronavirus.
You're kidding.
Dad, they should be concerned.
I think they should too.
Well, okay, but I think they should bring Max inside, don't you?
No, didn't you just hear what I said? Grammy and Papa are worried.
No, I meant that I can go out and bring him inside. You all cleaned up for the
No. He can just stay in the yard. I don't need him jumping all over Rafe.
He won't, I promise. I'll make him not the...
Tom, could you just put the humans ahead of the damn dog for a change? I'm sorry. That was uncalled for. sorry, everybody. I was a little bit stressed. Grammy and their phone. I mean, why can't you just leave the damn thing on?
It's okay, I get it.
I'm sorry, honey.
No, it's fine.
There they are. I'll go get Max.
No, it's fine. I'll leave them. You'll have more fun out there.
You sure?
Yeah, it's all good.
He's eating a squirrel.
Definitely.
Oh, honey. By the way, Bristol tells me that Max gets a massage.
Maybe. I'm not sure.
You are sure the dog gets a massage?
He might. It's not like they wrap him in a warm towel and play jazz music. It's a quick neck. My neck is feeling a little stiff right now.
Oh, is it now? Okay, well then sit down and I'll rub your shoulders.
Whoa. Hold on. Seriously?
Yeah, seriously? Yeah, seriously. Now sit down before I change my mind.
Me next?
Yeah, no, me.
I think I might need one too.
Get in line, folks.
So, how much does this dog groomer cost anyway?
I don't know. We get discounts. It's a payment plan or something.
A payment plan?
Yeah, it's cheaper that way.
Oh, we spoil Max.
He's already spoiled.
Oh, sure.
Spoiled to the core.
Do you have a dog, Grace?
I do, yes. We have 2 border collies.
Oh, I love them.
Ah, so do I. Hey, yeah, Max has border collie in him.
I don't think he does.
Yeah, sure he does.
Well, how would you know?
I had one of those doggy DNA things done.
Kidding.
No, it's really cool. They give you a whole printout showing you all the breeds that are in Max. He's 5% border collie. But he's also 10% golden retriever, 25% poodle.
Yes, and you are 100% knucklehead.
Oh, hey buddy, you bring us back some cold beers?
Hi.
What's wrong? Something up?
I was a street over just now. Oh no? You know.
I think I know what happened.
Me too.
Oh, you do?
Mike,
There's that hill. With steep rise.
yeah?
Yeah, so how fast were you going?
I don't even know.
What did the cops say?
This time of day, I weren't expecting them to be. I mean, yeah, a few, I guess.
Listen, Mike, it's fine.
Yeah, she's right. It's fine. Hey, listen, we can always figure these things out, right? So what exactly happened?
Well, that's the thing.
What?
I ran over Max.
first started, Pennsylvania had only a few cases. Today, even with the statewide stay-at-home measures and with many counties implementing comprehensive face covering regulations, the death count currently stands at 4,128, while there are 62,309 confirmed cases of COVID-19. In his press conference last night, the governor reiterated his plans to
Sorry about the mess. I keep asking Tom to pick it up. Yeah, I know. Where is he? Down by the pond. It's ironic, isn't it? Tom's need for a long time coinciding with a pandemic that keeps us all at home. What does he do down there? My therapist tells me that he's working for the 5 stages of grief. The what? Oh, you know, denial, anger, bargaining, depression, and acceptance. Right. Tom seems to be stuck on depression. I mean, we've had stage 1, the denial. He couldn't believe that Max could jump over that fence, but he did. Then anger. Yeah, angry at me because I didn't let Max come in that day. Angry at Mike, of course. And then there's bargaining, and that has been Tom asking me every day for the last 6 weeks if we can get another dog. No. So, how are the girls coping? Chelsea is a wrecking ball of misery. I mean, all I hear every day is, what if Grace can't come back? And what if Grace can't get a visa? And oh, blah, 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 blah. And then there is Bristol and her phone. This phone that I took away from her at 3 o'clock this morning. 3 o'clock? Yeah, she's been up there every night, like, trying to make everything perfect on her feeds, pages, or whatever. I told her she could have it back in a couple of days. You know what, Claire? I'm not touching any of this crap. Done. Good for you. Yeah. Anyway, how has work been? You haven't said much. Oh, fine. I'm still adjusting, you know, the working from home. I'm not a fan of the video classrooms. You know, I can't get some of the kids to wear clothes. What? Well, a lot of them are in their pajamas, if I'm lucky, so I had to make some calls home. And of course, one of the dads started in on me. You can't tell my kid which wear his own home and all of that. I guess he had a point. Anyway, the one good thing about the video classes is I don't have to deal with the smell. What? Have you been in a classroom full of 6th graders recently? No. It's like, I can't even describe it. The smell. You know, a lot of them are at that age where sometimes they forget to bathe for days, you know, and deodorant is like a new concept for them. So we come in after recess and it literally takes my breath away. We have a free lunch program. We should offer a free soap program. oh, and that new teacher is really getting on my nerves. Which one? Madeline. She's always throwing me under the bus. Oh, I hate that stuff. Right? And she throws everyone under the bus, but mostly me. I mean, she does it to me so often, I think she uses the bus schedule. I mean, the emails that she sends are even worse. Emails like, hi, Claire. Just wondering if you got that email that I sent you on Tuesday about the new curriculum. Thanks, Madeline. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with it? I feel like replying, hi, Madeline. No, I didn't get your email. OMG. It must be the first correctly addressed email sent to me in the last 20 years that never made it to my inbox. Too funny. and the video calls, she's even more annoying. You have those at work, right? Uh-huh. It's like those
virtual backgrounds. Everyone's just discovered them. So all I hear is, ooh, looks like a lovely feature on Madeline. I'm so jealous. And Alec, how long have you been on the moon? Hardy, har, 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 har. No one says anything about my background. I changed mine into a padded cell. Hi, Tom. How are you?
Hi.
Great. Jules and I were just laughing about work and such.
Great.
Your hair looks different. Did you get a cut?
No.
Right. Well, I should go. No, here, you don't have to. You just got here. No, I know, it's okay. I have to run to Harrisburg and try and find some toilet paper.
Get us some, okay? And paper towels.
Sure, of course. I'll call you later, okay? Love you guys. Bye, Tom.
See you, Claire.
Bye. So, what's your plan today?
Plan?
Yes, plan.
Nothing special.
Okay.
All right, Julie, what? What do you need done?
Nothing. Never mind.
Well, you obviously need something done. It wouldn't have been the passive-aggressive side.
Oh, right. That's right. I'm passive aggressive. Good old passive aggressive me.
Don't start. Not today.
Don't start? What do you mean don't start? I work all week, right?
I know.
Look, and I get it. You don't want to go into the office because you don't want to see Mike. I understand. And you know what? There's stuff that needs to be done around here, too.
What stuff?
You're kidding, right? I mean, look around, Tom.
Julie, just give me a list and I'll do whatever you need done.
I shouldn't have to give you a list. The laundry's been sitting there for over a week. There's dishes and crap all over the place. There was stuff on the floor. I mean, the place is a mess.
Well, maybe the girls should help.
The girls do help. You didn't notice that they cleaned their rooms in the bathroom?
I don't know. Look, Julie, I am really not in the mood for any of this today. I don't want another fight.
I'm not fighting. I would just like you to do something more than sit on the couch all day. I'd like the weekend off occasionally.
I'll clean up.
Great! You can start in there. I don't know why everybody thinks we have a garbage disposal in this sink, because we don't.
I told you, I'll clean everything.
I'd appreciate that. Tom, why don't you take a walk and go to the grocery store? We need a few things like milk and
No.
eggs and... Why?
You know why. I want to wear a mask.
Right. So then just take a walk in the neighborhood. Get some fresh
I
air.
don't want to.
It's just a walk.
I am fine here.
It'll be like 30 minutes or so. It's
Jesus,
not
Julie,
even...
how many times I have to tell you I don't want to go on a goddamn walk?
They didn't deserve that.
And I don't deserve you pressuring me.
Pressuring
Yes,
you.
pressuring me. I'm processing a lot of shit right now, and I don't need you forcing me to take a walk.
What?
Just forget it. You have no idea what I'm going through.
Oh, I don't, do I? God, Tom, how could I not have any idea of what you're going through? You tell us all the time. I mean, every minute of every day, you remind us of what you're going through. But you know what, Tom? Life goes on. You get over stuff and you just keep going.
Whatever, some people can.
What does that mean? Oh, do you think I'm not sad about Max? Do you think the girls aren't sad? Bristol cried every day for 2 weeks after Max died. Were you with her? No, I was. And then there's her stupid social media. She comes to me every night sobbing because nobody likes her. Nobody said anything about her on her latest feeds or pages or whatever. You know what I did? So I took her phone away today, hoping that she would do something, anything. It's obsessed over how she looks But you don't know about any of this, do you? No. Because you're laser focused on yourself. So yeah, Tom, we do know what you're going through. We all miss Max. Hell, we miss Mike too. I mean, let's face it, he was at least some sort of comic relief around here in the last 10 years.
What the hell do you mean by that?
What do you mean? What do I mean? You've been like this since your brother died.
Don't. Do not bring Joe into this. It has nothing to do with him.
Tom, it has everything to do with him.
Julie.
Listen, I know you miss Joe, and now Max is gone, and you're worse, but it's just not fair to the rest of us.
Not fair? Are you kidding me, Julie? Not fair is walking into your brother's house expecting to watch the Penguins game and finding him hanging from the ceiling. That's not fair. Not fair is having to haul him down to the floor to check for a pulse and not find one. Not fair is having to tell your dad that his son is dead, you know? Not fair is finally feeling like you might be getting someplace, like you're just feeling a little more hopeful. Just to have your best friend get wasted, speed down the road, and run over your dog.
Yeah, I've heard this all before, Tom. You gave me the exact same speech 2 weeks ago. Only you probably don't remember because you were wasted. Because you're always wasted now.
Oh, whatever. Nobody in this house understands me. None of you do. I've had a dog since I was born. My dad was out working all the time, but I always had that one friend at home. And Max was part of me. He was my best friend. You know why? Because I always came home to a smile, to a warm arm, unconditional love, a wagging tail instead of a wagging tongue.
What?
Oh, you heard me. Just forget it.
Do you think I wasn't lonely too, Tom? My father died when I was 8 years old, for crying out loud, and I never had a wagging tail to welcome me, or a smile greeting me when I came home. No, I had my mother and her boyfriends, and I don't need to remind you of one of them to me. Now, do I come? So you know what? Go get another dog, Tom, and have your unconditional love somewhere else. That way you can have a wagging tail welcoming you when you come home. And you can tell him all your worries and your concerns. And you won't have him nagging you to clean up the house, or nagging you to pick up after yourself, or nagging you to play the part of husband and father. Go get another dog, only this time, maybe build a taller fence. I'm sorry, Nathan. I shouldn't have said that. Tom, I'm sorry, Tom!
Is everything okay?
It's fine. It's fine. Your dad and I are going for a walk.
Where's Mom and Dad?
Out. They went for a walk.
Everything okay with you?
Yeah, why?
I don't know. It's been 6 years since I've seen you got your phone in your face.
Hilarious. Mom took it away.
Why?
If you must know, she's doing it to see if I can go 48 hours without my phone and social media, which I can. Easily.
Good luck with that.
Excuse me?
Bristol, your life revolves around your phone like a crackhead's life revolves around their next fix.
That's not true.
Whatever, it's not healthy to be so codependent with a screen.
Oh, a codependent? The North Foot and
checking to see how much a flight to England costs next week.
Right. Good luck going to England. They're getting very strict now due to COVID. There's no way you can go to England.
I can. Business people are traveling to England all the time.
Oh, right. And what line of business are you in again? Lip gloss testing? Do Mom and Dad know you're planning this trip?
Doesn't matter. Anyways, I'm not a child. Now, be quiet. I will not partake in this nonsense.
Listen to you. One British boyfriend and you're speaking like the Queen as your Aunt Lizzie. Where's your passport?
What?
Your passport? You need a passport to go to England.
I have my passport. You know that already.
Wait, you mean the passport you got for your trip to Germany?
Yes.
You were 2 years old.
So?
So? You need a new passport.
Look, listen, Crystal. I'm not falling for your BS anymore. It's getting really old, and you really need to grow up and realize that I'm not an idiot, and you can't make a fool out of me on everything. I know that once you get your passport, it stays with you for life.
It doesn't stay with you for life.
What did I just say? I'm not falling for your crap.
You're thinking of a social security number. That stays with you for life, obviously. Chelsea, you were a toddler when you all went to Germany. What do you think is going to happen? The customs people in England are going to take a quick look at your passport photo, look at you and be like, in you go, Miss Gretzky. You haven't changed your pants.
What do you mean?
I mean, your passport expired years ago.
Okay, fine. I'll just get another one. I'll get another passport.
You don't know how to.
I'll figure it out. Can you just leave me alone? Can you leave me alone for like 1 second in your stupid life?
It takes 6 weeks.
What?
It takes 6 weeks to get a passport, and that's when there's no COVID.
I don't believe you anymore. Do you understand me? Like, I don't believe anything that's coming out of your mouth right now.
Fine. Google it.
Alright, I will.
Good.
Anything to get you off my back. Oh,
Told you. Welcome to 2020.
well then how can I get over there to see Wraith?
Swim?
I hate you, like, why can't you be nice to me for like even a minute? You know that I've been a wreck ever since Wraith left. Yeah, I can't see any of my friends because of this stupid pandemic, and I'm stuck inside with you and Mom and Dad, and nobody understands how I'm feeling. I miss Wraith, I miss Max, I miss my friends, and all you do all the time is push my buttons.
Oh, and you don't push my buttons?
No, I don't.
Are you kidding? You don't just push them. It's like you've written a 10-page manual on which buttons to push and how hard to push them.
Oh, goodness sake, if I can't go over there to see Wraith, he'll just come and visit me as soon as he gets his visa.
He won't be able to.
When you get your phone back, you're even more of a tool without it.
You're the tool. And I'm doing just fine without my phone. I can go 48 hours, no problem. Why don't you go 48 hours without weed?
Excuse me?
You heard me. You walk in here like you spent a week at a dope farm.
I am a grown woman. I can do what I want.
It's still illegal in Pennsylvania. God, you must think I'm so naive. Maybe that's why you're more irritating than usual. Because you can't secretly smoke pot in the house anymore because Mom and Dad don't go out anymore. And Mom would smell it within 5 seconds and you would be kicked out onto the street.
You want to know something? I can't be in the same room as you anymore. Yeah, I don't need you reminding me of how depressed I am.
Oh, you're depressed? You don't even know what depression is.
Yes, I do. So can you maybe just leave me alone, Bristol? Just leave me alone.
What is it? What's wrong?
I just told you, didn't I? I miss Wraith, okay? I miss him. Look, I know that I go on a lot of dates with a lot of guys, but they never work out. Ever. Wraith is different. He must be different. I don't know, I haven't been able to stop thinking about him, and not just since he left. I mean, Ever since we met, I've never felt this way about a guy before. And he treats me like a princess. A princess. Nobody ever treats me like a princess. Look, I know I'm not the smartest person around. I know that, right? But he doesn't care. He sees that I have a good heart and a kind heart and a huge heart because you know what? I do. And he loves me and he adores me and he wants to spend every second of every day with me. And I feel the same way about him, but now there's this stupid pandemic. Like why can't my soulmate be from York or Lancaster, you know? Like I meet my soulmate and he's from halfway across the world. And I know you may not notice this, Bristol, because you never noticed anything about me. But before I met Wraith, my life was going nowhere. My life was nothing. Wraith changed that. He restarted my life. But now he's gone, and I'm in a dark place again. So, yeah, I do know what depression is, okay? I put on a good face, don't I? I think I get that trait from Dad. We all do. You know, every day now I just stare in front of the bathroom mirror and I look at myself and say, "Look at you. You're hideous. No wonder all those guys never worked out." I don't know. Might just be easier if one of these days I just reach for the stack of pills behind me.
Don't say that.
Bristol, I'm sorry. I wasn't serious. I didn't.
Then don't say that. You can't say something like that unless you mean it.
What's wrong?
The bathroom mirror. I do that too. I stand for hours staring at this. Only it's not about the people I date, obviously. It's about Instagram and all the rest of it. No wonder nobody likes me or anything I do. I mean, talk about hideous. Look at me. And I can't take it anymore. I really can't. You don't know, Chelsea. I'm sure social media is just perfect for you. You probably have thousands of followers. I'm sure you love it. But I hate it. I wish that it had never been invented. All it does is remind me that I'm a useless, ugly pile of crap. Every day, all the time I get spoon-fed these photos of perfect, beautiful, skinny girls with their 2,000 likes or whatever. Or a photo of some girl wearing a cool outfit that I could never afford. But I get hundreds of comments from other girls saying that they just bought the same outfit. You know, I'll put up a photo of me. One I might finally get some positive reaction towards. Just once. But no, it doesn't. I get nothing. It's like you don't exist unless you look like a model or own designer clothes. If I'm not seeing that, I'm seeing that so-and-so's in a relationship with so-and-so. I'll never be in a relationship with anyone. How could I? So yeah, I stare into the bathroom mirror every day too. And I know all about the stack of pills behind it. And any day now, I'm gonna eat them all like a bag of Skittles. What? You heard me.
Bristol, you can't be. You're only 14.
Why should that matter?
I'm sorry, I should have never. Not giving you the idea.
I got the idea months ago. Years ago.
It's gonna be okay.
No, it won't. Every day it gets worse. You don't understand. No one understands.
Right. I don't understand, but I do care. Let me try to help you. We can help each other.
We've never helped each other with anything.
I know, but I want to change that, okay?
If you say so.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad.
You've been just outside for a little while.
I heard you both.
Crystal, Chelsea,
Mom, we can explain.
we didn't mean it's okay. Just sit down, both of you.
No, I really think we should just go upstairs.
She's right. I'm not comfortable.
Sit, please. Bristol. Sit now, both of you.
Crystal, you felt like this for years?
I don't know. Yes. But you knew that already.
No, I didn't. I knew that you were both having a hard time, but I didn't know it was as bad as all that.
Well, it is.
Chelsea, I'm so sorry.
It's okay, Mom.
No, it's not okay. I mean, look at us. This is a really unhealthy household. And I'm going to do something about it. Counseling.
What?
No, and I'm doing it now because if I don't, everything will just go back and we won't end up going. And here. Who wants to help me pick out a family counselor? There's a few of them on this list.
I think I'd rather do it by myself.
Of course, sure. I go on Wednesdays. What makes good for you?
Tuesday.
Okay. Crystal?
And Unite? I don't have a leg.
Yes, you do. Mom Maker Tuesdays as well, but a different therapist. I'm driving this one.
Thank you, Chelsea. Tom?
I'm not going.
Yeah.
Come on, Tom. It's just once a week. It might do you good. It might do us all good.
No, I can't. I'll figure it out by myself.
Are you sure? Hi, this is Julie Gretzky. Yeah, I see Bella every week on Wednesdays. I'd like to make a few more appointments for some of my family. Different therapist, please. Yeah, that'd be great. I need to make one appointment for my oldest daughter, and another for my youngest. And, that's it. Just me and my daughters.
election exactly 3 months away, the contrast in style between the two candidates is clearly evident when each of them is out on the campaign trail. The coronavirus pandemic has, of course, meant no indoor rallies, so this week, President Trump and former Vice President Biden
Hi.
Hi.
How was your day?
Same old.
Okay. Well, what should we do for dinner?
I don't care.
Right. I guess maybe I'll order Chinese pizza.
I'm not hungry.
Right. Where are the girls?
No.
Oh, I guess maybe they must be lifting some of the COVID restrictions. Did they say how long it'd be?
I can't remember.
When are they coming back?
I don't know. Go upstairs.
Oh, wait, you don't have to. Claire's coming over any minute now.
I know.
Hi. Hi. You okay? I'm fine. Where's Tom? Upstairs. Sorry. And the girls? They're at the mall. Wow. Together? Well, but that's great, right? I mean, so nice. They're doing things together now. Yeah. I'm still kind of adjusting to it. My mom says it's a miracle, but I think it's because Chelsea finally gave Bristol some of her pot.
And Wraith, he's back, right?
Yeah, Wraith is back. Boy, did Chelsea let us all know about it.
I bet.
Yeah.
So, how was Tom's week? Is it any better?
No, it's worse.
Oh, jeez.
I mean, it's been 5 months.
I know. When do you think he'll go back to work?
I don't think he ever will. I mean, why should he? We still bring in half the money, and Mike's doing a great job running things by himself.
Yeah, but it's so sad, though. I mean, those two were so close, and they never went without speaking to each other.
I know. Now it's just radio silence.
It's heartbreaking.
Could you imagine if that happened to you and I?
No, I could not imagine.
I would be at my therapist every single day.
Yeah. You know, I was going to ask you, what was the name of your therapist again?
Bella?
Right. Bella. She's good at what she does, right?
Yeah, she's great. I mean, she's amazing.
Yeah, you called her the exorcist.
That's right. I mean, she purged those monsters right out of me.
Yeah. I know.
I mean, everything that bastard did until I was 10 years old and I was too old for him. I mean, she took all of his control away, and now he's dead to me. He's dead, period, but you know all of this. What's going on?
Oh, nothing. You know, I don't know. I think that the pandemic is taking a bit of a toll on me. I mean, you know me. I do better with human interaction, and you know, most of that has just disappeared. Except for you, of course. I mean, the book club stopped in March, and the movie theater closed a few months ago. No more wine tasting. It all just stopped. You know, everyone's afraid to be within 6 feet of each other, and that's just really hard for me. So anyway, I guess I'm just a little down.
I'm so sorry. I had no idea.
Yeah, put on a great show, don't I? But really, I'm wearing a mask. I call it my happy mask. But I know that my problems are nothing compared compared to the trauma that you've suffered, Jewel. Tom, with Max and Joe and all of that. But I am definitely down.
Listen, it's not a competition. You can see somebody about anything that's bothering you.
I know. I just wish, there was some end in sight for COVID. I mean, we've had it for 6 months now. I just heard on the news it might be with us for another year. I just don't think I can handle that. I miss the kids. I miss speaking to them. Giving them a high five when they ace a quiz. I miss them. I even miss some of the teachers. Even Madeline. It's hard to talk behind someone's back when their back is on a screen. Anyway, I'm just not doing very well.
Maybe it is time that you finally saw someone like Bella.
I don't know. I mean, you know me. I'm a lot like Tom. I'm not big on pouring my heart out to strangers.
Yeah, I know, I was that way too, but gosh, Bella just tore down all of my walls.
Good. Because I have walls that need to come down to.
And since you and I are essentially the same person, I have a feeling that therapy will work just as well for you as it did for me.
That's a good way of putting it. Maybe I'll give it a try. Therapist. Jewel. Thank you. For what? For always being there for me. I really don't know what I'd do without you in my life.
Stop, you're gonna make me cry.
Is everything okay, Mom?
Yes, everything's fine.
We're okay.
We're just having a little therapy session. So, how was the mall?
Good, it was fun.
You two look great, both of you. You look great.
Thanks, Claire. Thanks.
And Chelsea, but where's Ray? Where's that handsome boy of yours tonight?
He's in Washington for schoolwork right now. He actually just sent me a selfie of him in front of a Lincoln Memorial.
Oh, that's great. Oh, he is such a nice, charming gentleman. I like Ray a lot. Will you give him my best, won't you?
I will. Thanks, Claire. I think he might be the one. I don't know. I kind of feel it. I've never felt this way about a guy before.
Well, maybe he's in D.C. looking for an engagement ring.
What? Whoa.
Well, he might be.
Wait, what?
Please, I was only kidding.
Well, I mean, we have talked about it before.
Wait, Chell, you mean to tell me that you think... Wow.
I love him. Mom, and he loves me. It's true love. Like the movies.
Oh, I'm so happy for you. You deserve someone like him. You really do.
You mean you really think he's gonna propose?
Yikes.
Yikes.
Well, I mean, you're 23. He's 23.
So,
You're so young.
you and Dad were 23?
Yeah, well, that was different.
How?
I don't know. It just was. Listen, Joe, you really think this is it? You really think so?
I don't know. I mean, let's not jump to conclusions, Mom, but he's my soulmate. I can feel it.
Okay, just promise me you're not going to do anything rash.
What do you think, Mom? We're gonna elope?
Oh, I would never do that.
Okay, I know. Just please take your time.
Okay, I will. Oh, I didn't tell you guys. Ray's parents just bought him a car. I think they sent the money wirelessly from England or something. He brought it to Washington and back.
Nice. What kind of car?
Lamborghini.
A Lamborghini.
Yes.
Whoa. Wait, do you have any idea how much even the cheapest Lamborghini costs?
No.
200,000 at least.
His parents must be loaded.
I guess so.
Have you met his family yet?
No, but as soon as COVID's over, I'm gonna go to England and I'm gonna be his mom and dad. I'm so excited.
What do his parents do?
Something to do with a department store?
A department store.
Maybe his dad's like a businessman or runs a franchise, something like
you right now. He texted it to me once. Let me find it. Here it is. Here it is. I said, "Hi, darling." Kiss emoji, heart emoji. What was it that your dad did again? And then he said, "Hi, darling." Kiss emoji.
Okay,
heart
now you can
emoji.
skip the emojis.
Right, yeah. He said, "My dad is Lord Taylor."
Lord Taylor?
Yeah, I don't know where he got the department store thing from.
You're kidding, right?
Did you say Lord Taylor?
Yeah? What?
Wait. So Ray's dad is a British lord?
I mean,
I guess so.
For crying out loud, haven't you ever heard of PBS?
Oh yeah, that's peanut butter. So no, that's
It's a TV channel, but oh my god, it doesn't matter. Are you kidding me?
oh my god.
what?
Wraith's last name is Woodward, right? Okay, listen, this is about Wraith's dad. Harrison Bellamy Woodward is the 6th Earl of Taylor, also referred to as Lord Taylor. His family home, Hempstead Castle, has a garden with one of the biggest mazes in England.
Oh my god! Oh my god! I love those mazes.
There's more. Lord and Lady Taylor are parents to one child, Ray Harclay Woodward, who's the heir apparent to the earldom, and he will become the 7th Earl of Taylor upon the passing of his father. It's expected that Rafe will also adopt the title of Lord Taylor. My sister, the future Lady Taylor. I can't believe it.
You know everything I was just telling you about not doing anything rash?
Yeah.
Right, so, how girl you can marry him.
Hey, Dad. Hi. It's getting really late. We should head up to bed. I need to check out this PBS thing.
She's right. Have you ever been to the mall with her? I walked 5 million steps at least.
I love you guys.
Love you too.
Good night, girls.
Night.
If you marry Wraith, will that make me a lady-in-law or something?
I don't know, maybe.
Well, I don't know. Just give me a minute. Lovely weather we're having, huh, Tom?
Yeah, I guess.
So nice. No humidity for a change. We should maybe go down to the pond. Finish our conversation there. Yes, good idea. Good night, Tom. I'll just leave from the yard. Good night.
Hi, buddy. Can I sit down? Need me to leave my mask on?
Why would I care? I don't care. Give a shit if I get COVID or not.
Okay. There. Zorro's unmasked.
What are you doing here, Mike?
Well, I'm here to say some stuff. We ain't seen each other since... I gotta get some stuff off my chest. It ain't healthy.
Healthy?
Keeping everything inside?
Yeah, go see a shrink.
Yeah, well, maybe I will. But I'm more worried about you, though, Lush.
I'm fine.
You ain't fine.
Living the dream.
Come on,
The
buddy.
American dream.
You ain't left the house in 5 months.
Oh, who told you that?
Julie.
Well, she's wrong. I've been out. I go out.
Oh, yeah? Where?
I go to the liquor store. I'm not stupid enough to drive, though. I walk.
Come on, Tom. You know it weren't like that. You know.
Stop.
I told you back in March when it happened. I told you that it weren't
Yeah, it wasn't your fault. I know. You were crying like a baby.
I can't change nothing.
No shit, you can't. You can't change that you were wasted. You can't change that you were speeding. You can't change that you ran over Max. You can't change anything. What do you want?
I said, I gotta say something to you.
Say it.
And I came here because I'm worried. Julie keeps in touch a little, and
You don't need to worry about me. I'm great. Don't I look great?
you look like shit.
I don't give a shit what I look like. Nobody should give a shit what I look like.
Come on, bud.
Oh, don't tell me to come on.
Fine. When did Julie start smoking?
Not long after you ran over our dog.
Okay, you know what? I get it. You hate me. You hate me now. We were friends for years and years, and now you hate me. Okay, great. You're still pissed. You still think I'm speeding drunk.
That's because you were.
Come on, Tom. What do you want me to do about it? I'll do anything I can to fix this. Anything. What do you want me to do? Okay. I get it. I'll go. I'll get out of your life for good. But first, though, I'm going to speak. I'm going to speak, Dan. I'm going to say my piece. Oh, listen or don't listen, I don't care. I'm saying, I'm going to tell you what I have to say, okay? Okay. Well, first, that fence. You and me, we built that fence together. And back then you asked me, well, is that high enough? And I said, yeah. And you said, yeah. There ain't no way Max can get over top that fence. We both said it. But now we know that he could get over top that fence and take off down the road. Listen, bud. I know you think I was wasted and I was speeding. And if I'd only been going slower and I weren't drunk, I would have missed Max and none of this would have ever happened. But I'm here to tell you that I weren't wasted. In fact, I had a whole bunch of coffee when I got home that day. And I took a shower too. And I got off in my car and I drove off to the store just like I'd done every Saturday since we were 21 or whatever. And I got to the store and I bought some 6-packs and a big box of milk bones. And then I came here. And I came up over that hill on Elm, and Max came out of nowhere. But you know what happened next? I guess that's it. If I could do anything to change all of this, I would. That's all I gotta say about it. I've said my piece. I guess, well, I guess I'll go now.
Mike.
Yeah, bud?
Mike. Look at me. Listen to me. Well, we're here in Sonoma if you want. Do you really think that any of this is just because of Max? Because of you? It's so far past Max and you. I mean, come on. Family doesn't recognize me. I don't recognize myself. I'm that far gone. And now you're here. And I should yell, right? I should shout, scream at you, come lurching at you, all that shit you see in the movies. I should roll my eyes out and why, all that other bullshit. I should beat my chest. I should beat your chest. I should come over there and punch your lights out. Just let all my anger spill out all at once, take it all out on you. But you know what? I just don't have the energy for any of that. I don't have the energy for anything anymore. So great. Thanks for coming. Guess you got it all off your chest. Good for you. But it doesn't change a thing. I'm still a useless, worthless, miserable piece of shit. So if it's okay with you, my plan for right now is to get up, sit here, watch stuff on TV, drink beer, go to bed, repeat. I can't go anywhere anyway. Not wearing a mask. Go. Now. Mike.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Oh, sure. You bet. You bet, bud. I'll come by sometime, okay? Football season starts soon. We can watch the Steelers game. Sound good, bud? Great. I'll see you soon.
How was that?
Fine.
Good. Want to talk about it?
Not tonight. Tomorrow.
Great. I'm just gonna go upstairs then.
Night.
Hey. Honey, are you okay? I mean, what are you gonna do?
TV.
Right. I love you.
I love you too.
Why am I here? Well, guys, I'm here because of my best friend.
Why am I here? I came to see you because of my best friend.
But I'm also here because of a bunch of other crap I've kept bottled up.
Also, trying to open up more about the way I've been feeling this year.
You see, I'm an alcoholic. I've been one for years, which ain't good. I don't drink anymore, not a single drop. Anyways, I'm sure we'll get into all that, but for the most part, I'm here because of my best bud.
You see, I'm a people person, and COVID has just really gotten me down, so I need some help. And I'm sure we'll get into all of that, but ultimately, I'm here because of my best friend,
Tom.
Julie.
Tom's why I'm
Julie's why
here.
I'm here.
3 months ago in August is when it all went down.
Everything happened in August.
You see, Tom and I weren't speaking. In March, I accidentally ran over his dog. Tom loved that dog. I love that dog. Max. And Tom was a wreck. He went downhill fast.
You see, Tom, Julie's husband, he was going through a really hard time. He lost his dog in March. His best friend ran over his dog. It was awful. He was devastated. He became extremely depressed, worse than we'd ever seen.
And what happened to Tom? I didn't want to happen to me. Because you can end up in a real bad place if you don't talk things out.
Because what happened with Tom, I was scared, that I would end up. Let's just say things can get a lot worse if you don't talk to someone.
So yeah, Tom,
So anyway, Julie,
my best bud,
my best friend.
he's why I'm here. Because in August, Tom, he got his gun.
It was 3 months ago. Tom picked up his gun.
And he made a decision. And because of that, Tom and Julie and them,
And because of that, Julie and the girls and Tom
are still with us.
are alive.
Because Tom got help.
Because Tom got help.
Thank God.
And I thank God every day.
Because you know, it could have gone the other way.
Because things could have ended up so much different.
I mean, therapy? He ain't the type of guy to get all into his feelings. He's a hard nut to crack. Always wearing a suit of armor.
Tom, coming to see someone like you, I never thought I'd see that. I mean, Tom's a lot like me. He was masked even before COVID.
So yeah, my best bud got me here. He's out in the parking lot right now watching the Penguins game on his fancy phone. While I'm here talking with you good people. Funny, ain't it?
So that's why I'm here. My best friend, Julie, she recommended you, so here I am. Well, she's across the street drinking coffee as I speak. Lucky her.
And Tom and me, we're back to normal. He forgave me. Which shows you the type of guy he really is. And Julie and the kids, well, they're happier now too. Their oldest daughter is marrying this British guy she met last year. They're going to live in a castle in England. Nice guy too, Ralph. And their other daughter, well, she's a writer now. Which is good, because before all this, she was always on her phone.
Things at Julie's house are better than they've ever been, but she does a lot about Tom. Chelsea, one of their daughters, she's marrying a British lord, believe it or not, and She's writing a play, and she's only 14.
And I got him a new dog too this fall, Bobby. He's a good boy.
I got a new dog too, Bobby. He's a border collie. He's adorable.
Could have been a different scene that night when Tom got his gun. He's told me since how close he got. I can't even think about it. If he'd done
The tragedy, the horror that could have happened that night when Tom picked up his gun, if he'd gone through with it.
but he didn't. So that's why I'm here.
So that's why I'm here.
And I'm hoping by coming here and be able to talk with you people will help me out. I think it already is.
I'm hoping that talking with you will help me cope with things. I think it already is.
And Tom, he's a new man. He's like the poster child for therapy.
Julie's like a new woman. She's an even bigger advocate for therapy.
And if he could get me here, then I want to be able to get someone else here.
And I'm hoping to have a positive experience here and be able to pay it forward.
Because he's shown me that staying on top of this mental health stuff, it's a big deal.
Because Julie has taught me that mental health issues are so important.
So whenever Tom sees someone in the same trouble he was in, he gets right in their grill.
So now when Julie sees someone going downhill like Tom, she takes them aside.
And he
So
says,
she says,
get help.
get help.
Especially in our festivals, is our Talkback series, where we bring artists and audiences together to discuss the work you've just seen. So, I'm going to welcome back to the stage the company of Max. So let's just use our set.
Okay.
I'll sit near the vodka bottle.
Yeah, do you want that? I need it, right? Oh, you emptied it.
Let's grab two more.
Thank you. Also on the floor.
No, that one for me.
Nice.
Our host left.
Yeah.
I know. So, thank you. That was so nice.
Of course.
Thank you.
And there we go. Go for me. It all came together in the end. All right. First, let's have you introduce yourselves to the audience. I'll go first.
Oh,
Go right to left. Okay. I'm Ryan Jaskowiak. I played Mike.
My name is Chad Morris, and I play Wraith Woodward.
I'm Alan McRae, and I played Bristol. No.
You look lovely.
And I'm Tracy McKinney Cosker, and I was Julie.
I'm Abby Bryan, and I play Chelsea.
Christine Thompson and I play Claire.
Naomi Jaskowiak, and I played Bristol.
Yes, not you. Can't blame them.
This play is a lot like, like a club sandwich, where there's all these tasty layers. If you had a play about sort of interpersonal, family dynamics, you had a play about COVID, you had a play about the current state of play in this country,
each of those is a really compelling piece of work. But then to take them and sort of layer them together here takes things to a new, interesting, exciting, complicated level. So with all that in mind, how do you believe that the last, say, 6 years in this country and everything that's unspooled has affected the way we talk to each other and we talk to ourselves?
Well, I actually find one of the things that actually did happen with COVID, one of the things that actually I hate to say it, but also was kind of a positive thing, is that I found that many people are actually getting help. So when I read this play the first time, I was like, that actually happened. That's something I noticed. And it's not a bad thing. It's actually a wonderful thing. And I'm finding out that people are taking that advantage, and even when they start to feel better, they're still keeping on top of it and continue to go to therapy, which is super, uber important, is to stay in therapy. Once you're starting to feel better, keep on top of it. Don't just leave.
Yeah.
I think there's also like a gentleness in the way that we talk to each other and talk to ourselves since everything's kind of happened in this country with, COVID or all the other things.
All of it.
Happened in the
So
past
many
couple
things.
years. I think there's an awareness of kind of everything that's going on behind closed doors in others' lives that you wouldn't normally have to think about prior.
Kind of like you said, I think there's, from my perspective, the last 6 years, there's been so many layers, right? And it's a lot of that, like all of things that you thought you understood, things that you thought you were doing right, or things you thought you had kind of an understanding of or control over, what have you, kind of keep going, oh wow, I'm learning that there's a different perspective, there's a different way of thinking, or wow, are we going backwards or are we going forwards? Like there's so many different things that are these dichotomies of really great things that are happening balanced against some really horrible things that are happening. And I think sometimes that's how, like, when you deal with mental health or mental illnesses, it's like you have these moments where you're like, oh, I'm getting better. And then it's like, oh my gosh, I'm way back again. And these small things can set you back so much. And I think everybody still has that pressure to kind of wear masks, quote unquote, just like I think the country and everything that we've been going through, there's still this pressure to kind of, oh, I get that, or I feel that, or I understand that, when sometimes I think we just have to be more honest and have more honest conversations with one another.
Yeah. And it's generational. Like, the play even touches on that, from 14-year-old to, we'll say, 50-something.
I'll go with that.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, it's generational. I mean, we're talking about mental health from, across the board here, but we're also talking about access to information, how it's different, and everywhere now. So, I think that's a big deal. I mean, how much information we get, what we're doing with that information, and then even talking about how that's affecting us, personally, across the board, from young people, like we even talk about in elementary schools, kids and their mental health, when we have to start wearing masks and that kind of stuff, all the way down to, seasoned adults.
So in this show, where there is, comedy followed by, there's great highs and great lows on the heels of each other, sometimes back and forth like a ping pong ball. How do you create, within the ensemble, the sense of emotional safety to go to those really heavy places with each other, and at the same time be able to create comedy together? Because the two things are actually kind of, they're diametrically opposed in the way they unfold. Like the science of drama and the science of comedy are different. And so how do you balance both those things as an ensemble?
Well, I think one of the nice things, I mean, obviously I was the most dramatic character, so I really had to try to pull back. No, I think, I think the writer did a really good job of balancing out, having that lightness and that beautiful family atmosphere, and then also, and again, COVID, you all were faced to be with each other. There was no distraction of work or anything like that, so we're all having to deal with that stuff. Very, very heavy. So, I mean, honestly, it's real life right there. I mean, honestly, my wife and I could have like a huge fight, and then 2 seconds later we're going off to the zoo with my daughter and having a grand old time, So, I mean, it was written because that's how life is. You go back and forth between that frustration and love and support. So, yeah.
Yeah, I think for me, like the writing's authentic, and I think that helps us. We're not forcing ourselves to really manufacture anything. It's in the script, and I think when the script is authentic, those feelings are real, and the comfort levels that come with being family, with friends, revealing. Those really lows that he shows and the highs that Alan shows. They really come out.
As far as a cast, I think we all come from very different areas of the country, and we all came together just 2 weeks ago, and we had our first in-person rehearsal the Wednesday before we opened, right? So we've been doing a lot of stuff via Zoom and trying to do that, and it was just an interesting process for all of us. And the first weekend, we all were most of us were in the same Airbnb. And then those of us who weren't, she came over and had a sleepover one night. And so it was kind of like we forced ourselves to kind of build that trust. Because I think that whether you're doing comedy or really emotional stuff, you have to trust the actors on the stage. And I think we all had different moments where we were like, I don't know, I trust this person. Oh my gosh, are we going to be able to do this? Is it all going to come together? And then eventually we all kind of got there. And it was really kind of a beautiful process to watch and something I'd never experienced before. And I just feel very, very fortunate to have had the opportunity to work with so many talented people and to really kind of cultivate that trust to help make all these really authentic words come to life.
Yeah, it was kind of tough through Zoom, but once we started hanging out with each other, it was a lot easier to find the trust and get to know as an actor, as a person, and it helps to bring it out. And I'll also compliment the writing as well from the point of view of Tom. It's a real good build when he builds to, maybe it should go that way. Build down in that direction, but you can sense it a little in the first, and it made it easier to get to that point because it was kind of a nice build through the comedy into the heavier parts.
Yeah. So let's kick over to the audience and take a few questions from the house.
And the writer and director can join the talkback if they want.
Well, of course. What the?
Wasn't expecting this, but
I know, we heard this announcement earlier.
I was like, I was sitting back there laughing my head off because I knew you weren't expecting it. Because I wasn't expecting it.
Well, by all means, if you please add your thoughts to anything you've heard so far.
My name's Glynn, Cosker, and I wrote it.
Oh.
Yes. And as far as directing, I directed the Zoom rehearsals. So seeing everybody in 3 dimensions was a novelty, which I enjoyed. But as far as the play and the perspective, well, first let me say I am an actor and I'm a writer and I've directed, but public speaking, not so good without a script. But anyway, I wrote the play when I was in a very bad place, a very dark place. I'm not ashamed to say that I suffer from depression. I'm not ashamed, scared, embarrassed to say it. Have done my whole life, my whole adult life, but mostly over the last 10 years. And was close to suicide, actually, very close, 4 years ago. But I got in the car and I drove to the ER. And that's why I'm sitting here right now. And that's why these people are sitting right here, right now. Because I drove to the ER. And I spent a week, getting help. And came out of that a better person for it, and decided the next time I was in a really dark place, which was when my dog died last March of 2021, and I'm a dog person, and
I did not run over his dog.
The dog died of natural causes, but she was only 7, and it was very heartbreaking for me particularly. I was very close to this dog. And so instead of, going in a certain direction, I channeled it into writing the play. And I just went into my room, and my wife will tell you, I sat for probably 12 hours straight and typed it out. And then did 58 drafts after that. It was 4 hours long. it was Hamlet. So I read it out, and then I did a table read with a group in New Hampshire, which is where I live, and it was 4 hours. And I apologized to everybody. And then over the last year, it came down to be what we just saw. But as far as what you were talking about with COVID, I think COVID really affected and still affects extroverts a lot more than introverts, and I'm an introvert. So when it happened and people told me to stay home, it's like, oh, okay. Sure. You know? My wife is an extrovert, and my daughter, Reagan, is an extrovert. And I believe there's some people in the audience who might know my daughter, Reagan, actually. Well, at least she's told me that. My oldest son, Jason, and my youngest son, Ethan, sort of extrovert sometimes, introvert other times. But I'm definitely an introvert. So for some people, COVID, when they're extroverts, it was really, really difficult for them. Sure. And it created a lot of what went on in the play. A lot of angst between couples, a lot of angst between people that loved each other and cared for each other, a lot of angst between siblings, even though Bristol and Chelsea started out before COVID hating each other, it didn't help. So, yeah, to cut a long story short, which is probably too late by now, that's my story, and that's what I really know.
So we are a little pressed for time. So
that didn't help me.
So let's take a couple questions from the house. Okay. Well, I will ask this.
Introverts.
As you alluded to, COVID is still an ongoing situation, or that it's still evolving and changing us, and there's something new to think about in the news, and as it weighs on people, and just with the news of how the National Suicide Prevention Hotline has now simplified itself into 988, and what shockwaves that news has sent all over the world. It shows you how important these issues are. So, as all of this is an ongoing evolution, what are each of you taking from this play out into the real world as you go forth?
Answering first each time.
Oh gosh. Well, I think I felt a lot less alone because, like Glynn, I've been going on and off with many mental health issues for the last 10 years or so. It's been very difficult, and especially going into COVID. My wife was home all the time, so we really had to go through some stuff that that was actually there, but we also kind of had to deal with right there. There was no escaping that. So, and then with that, I was able to really start working on myself, and I'm still working on myself, but I feel a lot less alone now, knowing that, there's a whole, so every single house is filled with people that are just looking to not feel that way. So if that is what people can take away from this play, and just know that they can not be scared to ask for it, that's wonderful.
One of the other aspects is the teenagers, and I saw a documentary or read something about the teen suicide rate in, say, 2005 was kind of like here on a graph, and then as soon as social media became a mainstream thing on smartphones, that it started to go up. 2011, 2012, whenever that was, the suicide rate from preteens to teenagers just started to go up, and I think that's something that society might want to take a look at.
I think we just need to talk about it.
Yeah.
And we need to take away the
conversation
stigma.
about that.
I think that's one of the big things, is that realizing that it's okay to talk about not being okay. It sounds, very, it's okay to not be okay. Yeah. It's all right if you're struggling for something, and that there is a path to feeling better if you have the courage to take it.
Yeah.
And I think personally for me, there's like an awareness now that with regards to all that I didn't really have. I'm generally a really happy guy, so I don't really get depressed for the most part. So like I'm super happy, but to know that this place came from someplace, this play came from someplace real, that the dialogue in it to me felt really authentic, that I had to get into that perspective. I think makes me more aware of how other people might be feeling, even though I don't necessarily feel that way, and then to be able to go beyond that and say, like we were talking about, if we could coin a phrase for the play, what is that kind of phrase? And we ended up with get help, shocker. So, so if we can be sensitive to that and understand that, there are people going through tremendous challenges and tribulations in their lives, even if it's not us, but know that that is real and that, we want to get them help and that it's okay to do it and talk about it. That's personally something that I'm taking with me.
I'm going to piggyback on what Ryan said. Just that for me, I'm more cognizant of the fact that there are people who are alone. And I think that because my character I felt a person who was living by herself and very lonely. And I think there were an awful lot of people during the pandemic that was really, really hard for them. So I don't, to not forget that there are people that have no one to go home to and how hard that would be. So that's what I'm taking away from that.
I think for me, just a reminder that it's okay to be honest with how you're feeling, to not have to put up a mask, to not have to not have to be always a positive person all the time. I think that it was hard when you started seeing friends again, because you're like, oh, well, do I pretend like everything's good even if it's not, or am I honest with people? And I think we all kind of struggled with that. How are you doing? Like, are we okay right now? But I think this, especially Chelsea, really, that's kind of how I connected to her. It reminded me that, like, maybe it's okay to let go of that sometimes. And that's how you're able to help yourself and to be there for other people, too.
Right.
So personally, if you know me, Father, I don't talk about my emotions very much, mostly because you listen to other people talk, you're like, okay. But I'm taking away that even if it's not as bad as someone else, your emotions are just as important as theirs, and it doesn't have to get to a breaking point before it's insanely important. So I'm working on sharing my emotions more to people.
I think there's a line in the play about it not being a competition, but I don't know.
I think as I'll keep it quick. One of the benefits that's come out of all this, and I think there is more of an acceptance that it's okay to say I'm getting help, I'm in therapy. So we still have a long way to go, but I think we're at least taking big steps in the right direction. It's fine to say, yeah, I mean, I'm getting help, it's okay. I think it's acceptable.
Absolutely. And with that, we will say thank you. So again, the Company of Masks. Thank you guys so much.